Hey, John here. Oh dear, the X Factor. It was agony, wasn't it? I mean, James Arthur and Jahmene, whatever his name was. I mean, they weren't the right people, were they? I mean, they weren't extrovert enough. Have you ever come across the phrase extrovert introvert? It's a Jungian phrase, and you know, if everybody's a mixture of extrovert and introvert, but if you've got more extrovert than introvert, then your personality is that way inclined, and they are both a little bit introverted. It doesn't mean to say that they're always going to be introverted, but at the moment they are. I mean, introverted, shy. I mean, Jung, he had some good ideas, but I mean, that's not the be all and end all of it. I mean, it changes all the time. But James Arthur, he won it, of course, and Chritopher Maloney sort of got in a big strop, and I hope he comes back into the fold and he goes on the tour with them, because I mean, he was a bit more of an extrovert. I mean, he started off exceedingly nervous, wasn't he? He was shaking, but he seemed most happy on stage. I mean, I've heard it said that sometimes people are more themselves when they are performing than when they are just in their normal life. And I think not James Arthur, Christopher Maloney was like that. He sort of came out of himself. Well, I think they all did in a way. But what a pity Ella wasn't in it. I mean, she would have made a lovely finalist, and we'd have loved her. I mean, she was going to sing some of her own songs in the final, or in the semi-final, and then we could have heard those. I mean, I dare say we'll hear them at some stage. But it was all a bit sad. Apparently the cameraman fell over. I noticed that, but it's like a magic trick, isn't it? You notice, I thought, oh, it looks like the cameraman fell over, and I didn't really realise that it actually happened until afterwards, when I saw it on the news on the internet, that the cameraman had actually fallen over. But Simon Cowell, he didn't want Christopher Maloney to still be in it, so it was a whole load of a how's your father in a way. But the American judge, whatever her name was, she was absolutely fantastic. Now, if you want to see what an extrovert is like, English tend to be naturally introverts. You know, we put each other down all the time, and it makes us retreat into our shell. But that American judge, she was fantastic. I can't remember her name, but she was fantastic. Real extrovert, and to witness a real extrovert is fantastic. And there's nothing wrong with being extrovert, and the Americans are more naturally that way. Anyway, let's hope she carries on for the next series, because I like her. Right, bye.